Host of the popular Pick of the Day show on the TV Food Network. He is here to share his culinary skills.
Hi,
There's
Mom.
an amazing story about learning how to read. Hi, Mom.
Mom's in Georgia, though. She can't see that.
You know, we're actually seen in Georgia.
Hey, well, let's do this then. Which one? That's with the red light, right? I forgot. I haven't done this in so long. TV, live TV. Hey, live. Ah, okay. I love you, Mom, and you. Oh, before we get started, I got to thank the folks at La Montrose because they hooked me up, Carlos.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have a pot. I hadn't have a pot or a pan. I wouldn't dare do that. Barbara left us, dang it.
Yeah.
I want to cook for her. Anyway,
well,
so
for me.
the folks at La Montrose,
like
thank you guys for all this good stuff. Well, you and me both. We can't do Tybo and Marin.
We got it going on.
So we can't get like your sidekick over there all fine and stuff. So what are we talking about? I'm gonna
minute
cook
pasta, right?
In a minute pasta. Okay. Most of us Americans or LAans, what is it when you live in LA?
I don't know. There's a whole bunch of different things.
Los Angelinos?
Angelinos.
Angelinos? Okay. When you live, most of us have some type of salad dressing in the refrigerator. Yes. So this is a recipe. If you're in a hurry, you want to get a meal on the table that's really good and tasty in 15 minutes or less. What I've done is dice some vegetables. I've got onions, yellow pepper, red pepper, and some green onions here. So we just dice them up. Any of your favorite vegetable. You can add zucchini or the tomato, which nowadays is coming from Otay, a little bit south of San Diego. A lot of Otay Mesa.
Yes,
you know it.
absolutely.
Me too, baby. So anyway, what we've done is dice those up. I've got a little bit of oil in the pan, Carlos, and we're just going to drop that in the pan, okay? We're going to let that saute 3 minutes or more. Or less, you know.
I thought this was 1 minute
well,
pasta.
I call it in a minute, just you know, to catch the eye of everybody.
Gotcha. Okay.
So while we're chatting about the reading program, we'll let this cook for a little bit. One of the great things about cooking meat-free, which I do, is that you don't have to worry about undercooking your food. Okay, you can have the vegetables nice and exactly. You can eat them raw or a little al dente. Just a minute or two to heat them up nicely. That's what we want to do here.
Okay, you just said al dente, and there's a lot of phrases, and there's cookbooks that there's a lot of words that you don't know.
Exactly.
And sometimes I feel illiterate when I read this. Now this is an amazing story. Up until age 26, you managed to fake your way through life, not knowing how to read. How did you do that?
Ooh, man, I get tingles when we talk about that even to this day. I mean, I am probably the most blessed guy you're going to meet, Carlos, and God is where it comes from for me. I'm not like Mr. Bible Thumper, but I do know where it's at. And for 26 years, I mean, I graduated from high school. I went to Southern University in Louisiana, then transferred to the University of Georgia, and I couldn't read. But
you answered like essay questions, and you scribbled, and they'd make you orally answer the questions. That's how you got around with it.
My personality, at an early age, I knew I had two things going for me: a good personality, and I could remember stuff. And I used those things. I mean, I made friends real easily. And nowadays, when I talk to kids, one of the things I tell kids, whether it's in the inner city or out in the country where I grew up, is that when you get more flies with honey. You know, if someone likes you, they'll help you. So kids who are watching us this morning, or parents, talk to those kids. Let them know a good guy can go a long way. Now, once you learn to read, I mean, I'm telling you, my whole life has changed. And that's what we're here about today is the incredible reading rally, which starts March 1, runs through the 14th. And we're raising money for LVA. If you read a book, oh, you the man. Y'all the people in L.A., I'm telling you. The incredible reading rally. And, that's my website. We've got information about it. Or you can the LVA has a website as well. Download the information from there. But what we're doing is getting people to pledge to read books and get money for the amount of books they read, and that money goes to help LVA. And it takes $100 to teach a grown-up like me who couldn't read to read. $100. And one of the things I tell people when I'm talking about helping reading programs is when you teach someone to read, Carlos, you not only change their life, you save their lives. And my two tutors, Steve and Jenny, I mean, they took this guy who was about to fall through the cracks, and become one of those down and out of the downtrodden. And now, man, I pay too many taxes, you know what I'm saying? So I feel very strongly that in this country, and I try to do this as much as I can, is that those of us Americans, I mean, this is the one problem I feel very strongly that we can unite around, whether we're black, white, Hispanic, it doesn't matter. Illiteracy, I mean, it doesn't care if you're black or white or rich or poor. If you can't read, you're in trouble, man.
But I'll tell you what, Curtis, there are a lot of people who don't have the courage to say, look, I can't read. They're still faking their way through life. Exactly. And it's dangerous, and really, don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed of not being able to read.
That is our message. Now, we're going to wrap this up. Folks, try to get some information from the incredible reading rally.
Let's get to it. Okay.
We're going to add our pasta. Now,
can I do
don't
that?
look at that pasta, because Wolfgang is watching. He's going to say, Curtis, what'd you do to that pasta? So no close-ups on the pasta, please. What we're going to do here is toss our pasta in, add our favorite salad dressing. If you like a little vinaigrette type, we're going to add a bit of that, or a creamy type of dressing. Now, we'll toss that over, Carlos, I'm sorry. And
I can be Italian today. That's okay.
You'll be Italian today? Hey, come on,
because I'm cooking the pasta.
You're the man, okay?
Carlos, okay.
Let's plate this up, and on the way out, I want to remind everyone, LVA, Literacy Volunteers of America, are teaching a lot of people to read, and there's some great literacy programs right here in L.A., the L.A. Literacy Coalition. So please teach somebody to read, okay?
Curtis Aikens, thank you so much.
Here, high five. On my TV show, Pick a Day, we do 8 hugs a day.
Oh, I like
that. Gotta get them, gotta give them. Peace and love.
All right, we'll be right back with more in just a moment. Ow! Ooh, that's okay.
No matter